This is a shape you know. The hanger is known by everyone. In fact, you probably touch one at least once every day of your life. But did you realize that the angle of this edge should match both the angle of your garment and the angle of your shoulder? When shirts, jackets, coats, and other tops hang from a hanger, the whole garment is supported by this slant. It's called the shoulder slope, and when you're wearing the garment, your shoulder supports how the rest of the garment fits. It's an easy element to check and very easy to fix when it's done before you cut your fabric. That's the first topic this season. I'm going to show you the importance of getting the right shoulder slope on the clothes you sew. Not all shoulders are the same. People don't have the same shoulder slope, and neither do patterns. Bodies also change historically as well as chronologically. As you age, your shoulders might change, but 100 years ago, all human bodies had a greater shoulder slope, and even as recently as 50 years ago, shoulder slopes were more pronounced. You can see the slopes in some of these vintage pattern envelopes. Fashion also changes the current shoulder slope of the season. These three examples look fairly normal until you compare them. The middle example is an average shoulder, the one the hangers and ready-to-wear clothes fit. The one in the back has square shoulders, and the one in the front has sloped shoulders. Whatever's in vogue and however much your natural shoulder slopes, it's important that the clothes you make and wear are cut to fit your shape. When the garment shoulder slope matches the body's shoulder slope, the garment is smooth at the neckline, across the shoulders, under the arms, and down both the front and the back when it's worn. This example shows the average slope in half scale to show how it fits. But if the garment shoulder slope is greater than the body's, the shoulder seam rests on the armhole shoulder point, where it is supported by the shoulder. But as the seam goes toward the neck, it is no longer supported by the shoulder. The upper part of the shoulder and throat area on both the front and the back look too large and gape away from the body. The natural inclination is to reduce the fit at the shoulder neckline. But that's not the problem, nor the fix. If you just taper the shoulder slope when you sew it, you'll change the size of the neckline. Remember, the neckline fits, but the shoulder is pushing it up away from the body. This example goes in the other direction. The garment's shoulder slope is less than the body's slope. The bodice tries to find the shoulder for support, but in order to do so, the shoulder seam collapses at the armhole end and causes a vertical fold of fabric on both sides down the front and the back. Depending on the fabric drape, you can also get droops of fabric under the arms. One fix for this problem is to add shoulder pads, but the pattern fix is a better solution. It's painless and everyone should know it. I'll tell you about it next.